Hello, this is the Liberty Sphere Report. I'm Anthony G. Martin. We are now in week number 5 of the oil spill disaster in the Gulf of Mexico. Where has the EPA been? The Environmental Protection Agency, that valiant guardian of the environment to which taxpayers fork over large sums of money so that it can tell us what to do and not to do on our own private property, and then recommend that we be taxed to death for the carbon emissions we put into the air. The EPA has been nowhere to be found, but chose instead that it has more important things to do than to protect the environment from a real emergency, such as the ecological disaster along the Gulf shoreline. They had rather forbid us from using our private property if they determined that a stream running through it contains an endangered species of microscopic blind fish, or that we need to get out of our cars because they use too much energy, or that we need to fund a government scheme called cap and trade that is designed to punish citizens for the use of too much electricity, or gasoline, or coal, or heating oil. While the EPA meddles in affairs where it has absolutely no business, it remains inactive and silent on the Gulf Coast due to the fact that its boss, Barack Obama, has basically abdicated his responsibility to deploy the EPA and FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Administration, and the U.S. military to bring the oil spill under control. If these things had been done immediately after the spill, as Governor Bobby Jindal of Louisiana requested, then the feds could have prevented the oil from reaching the shoreline. But the Obama apologists claim that government has absolutely no responsibility here because this was a man-made disaster and not a natural disaster like Hurricane Katrina. This is a false distinction. The consequence is the same no matter what the cause, whether it be man-made or natural. And if government had gotten involved with a major show of manpower and equipment, we could have averted this massive environmental disaster. It is too easy for liberals to blame BP. This supposedly absolves government from any blame for its massive and inexcusable failures in this tragedy. And as for those who claim that we need to stop drilling for oil because of this, I still have not seen one single left-wing nutcase turn off and throw away their computer, which is made with petroleum products, nor have I noticed any downturn in sales of other valuable products that are made with petroleum, such as medicines, plastics, shoes, makeup and lipstick, and even the very cars we drive, which contain materials that come from petroleum. Yes, even your hybrid. And as I have stated many times before, the lunatics are running the asylum. And rather than blame oil for what government did not do to help, why not accept responsibility? This administration knows absolutely nothing of that concept. And by the way, Barack Obama and the Democrats in Congress are the single largest recipients of BP campaign contributions. Sort of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Maybe this is why Obama did BP's bidding by backing away and allowing the oil company alone to contain this spill, which we now see it was terribly ill-equipped to do. This has been the Liberty Sphere Report. I'm Anthony G. Martin.